So I'm going to talk to you mostly about a study that we're doing right now on the requirements for Landsat 10 and beyond. And we want your input. But I thought I'd give you just a couple of insights I've had since being at this meeting. This is my first deep dive into Google Earth Engine, though I've known Rebecca for a while and talked about it, heard about it for a while. But I'm really impressed. I'm incredibly impressed with both the depth of the tools and the depth of the access and all the archives there. It's mind-boggling. Also gives me like little goosebumps to see how accessible, especially Landsat data is, because Landsat's been a passion of mine for some time. The meeting also reminds me of the first GIS meeting I ever went to, which was in Atlanta in 1986. There were 300 people there. That's about where we are now here. So you could see that this could just explode in the same way that GIS has exploded. And it ratifies to me that imagery is a key component of systems that build both capitalism and democracy. That whole transparency of interactions that's required for both capitalism and democracy, you could see that Google Earth Engine is providing that and providing those kind of tools. So with that, I'll move into what I'm going to talk about here, which is Landsat. It's been a passion of mine for quite some time. I've been working with Landsat data since 1988. I actually helped author the 1992 Landsat Act that took Landsat back into the government. And I've been involved on numerous different committees. I just have this crazy love affair with Landsat. And it doesn't go away. So we have a group that Rebecca's on that's called the Landsat Advisory Group. And it's a subcommittee of the NGAC, or the National Geospatial Advisory Committee, which is a FACA, a Federal Advisory Committee, to the Department of Interior. It's a big deal to be on a FACA because you become a quasi-government employee. The meetings are all very structured. You know, how you interact with the public is very important. It's also an honor. It's a great honor to be on a Federal Advisory Committee. And I've been on several, and all of them have been around Landsat in one way or another. So the great name, right? LAG, but anyway. Landsat Advisory Committee is made up of a group of people. It's the only subcommittee on NGAC that is made up of both people on NGAC and off. So it's a really nice mix. And you can see in the membership, we've got people from obviously Rebecca with Google, ESRI, Sanborn, the National NGA, America View, Ball Aerospace, several universities. So it's a really good mix of people, and it's an honor to be able to serve with them. So I only have 2 slides. This is my second one. What happens on the committee is that the Department of Interior every year gives us tasks. They ask for advice on specific issues. And one of the things they asked for advice on was they wanted us to provide suggestions for non-federal data requirements for the USGS Land Remote Sensing Program, which is Landsat 10 and beyond. USGS is collecting the federal requirements, and that's the bulk of the requirements because it is a government satellite and it is mostly driven by government and federal government needs. But they also wanted to find out about the educational needs, the NGO needs, state, local, public, international needs. So they gave the task of determining those needs and those requirements to the Landsat Advisory Group. And what we've done is create a survey that is in SurveyMonkey, and there's the link to it right up there. It's also in your agenda. So if you go to your agenda online, you can go straight to it. And my understanding is that Dave is going to also email the link to all of you after I'm done speaking. So it'll be right at your fingertips. It's really short. It is so super short. It'll probably take you 5 to 10 minutes at most. It asks you specifically about what you would like to see, not Landsat 9. That's a done deal pretty much. It's going to look exactly like Landsat 8. But this is for the future, for the U.S. Land Remote Sensing System, which is Landsat 10, and from then on. So I really encourage you to participate in the survey. I've done a couple of surveys like this for USGS and Department of Interior before, and they are very, very powerful, especially on the Hill when you're trying to lobby. But they're very powerful in terms of just guiding the future steps forward. So thank you very much.